Hey guys, Chicago injury lawyer Scott DeSalvo, and in today's video, we are going to talk about the two factors that determine what your case is worth. In other words, I talk to a lot of people and they want to know, what is my case going to be worth? Is it going to be worthwhile? How much money will I get at the end of my personal injury case? And there's really two factors, okay? This is about as direct as I can be, and this applies to pretty much any injury case, okay? So the first factor is how big and permanent and expensive is the injury, okay? So that's question one. How big, permanent, and expensive is the injury? So if you have a 3-month back sprain case versus a 3-year back surgery case, everybody understands that the back surgery case is probably a multi-million-dollar case, or at least $1 million, or six-figure case at the bare minimum. The back strain case is going to be in the thousands of dollars. But that's really something that you have to take into consideration. Now, there are people out there and there are stories out there, and I think the insurance industry likes to spread rumors that people with minor, tiny little injuries are getting hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars. It just doesn't happen. That's propaganda to get you to vote against an injured person if you're ever on a jury, or to disbelieve injured people so that insurance companies can save money. I've been doing this for 25 years. I see the people who I think are overcompensated by a couple percentage points, and they are very rare. The people who are vastly undercompensated in their injury case, almost all of them. And it's because if the insurance company can make you fall for even one of their tricks, they can beat your case outright, or they can really reduce what they have to pay. And that's just the way it is. So what's the second factor? The second factor is, how did the accident happen? And what is your culpability or responsibility? And what is the other guy's? And what did they do? In other words, is what the other guy did flashy and huge and clearly wrong and likely to outrage somebody, right? So I'll give you for example, if a store, there's water on the floor, you slip in the floor and you fall, and the water was on the floor long enough that they should have caught it. Let's say the water was on the floor for 45 minutes and there's other footprints through it and track marks, and one of the sales associates at the stores admits that he saw it but he forgot to clean it up, or he was going to get a bucket and mop but he got sidetracked, his girlfriend called him or something like that. It's pretty bad conduct, but it's not going to really make somebody furious, right? Let's contrast that with, let's say, a medical malpractice or nursing home case where there's a paralyzed child that's being cared for, and the hospital administrators know they're understaffed, but they just didn't hire anyone else, didn't even try to hire anybody else, even though they knew that this child was under their care and the child needed a lot of help, needed to be checked in with 12 times a day, and they just completely forgot about the child and killed him. Things like that. That's the sort of thing that will outrage people. Or, to make it a more like common example, like a car crash case. Somebody is driving drunk. Somebody's screwing around on their phone and they rear end and hurt somebody seriously. That's going to motivate a jury to give, and that sort of thing scares insurance companies. And if you've watched some of my other videos, you know that these cases settle based on the insurance company having fear about what's going to happen to them at trial. If what the other person did to hurt you could reasonably be interpreted as an innocent mistake that isn't going to happen again, that's one thing. But if their behavior shows a complete disregard for the safety of other people, and it's something that they'll probably repeat unless they get a clear message from the settlement or verdict, that's going to increase the value. The other part of it is, can they credibly claim that you did something wrong too? Why is that important? Because whatever percentage of, so this varies state by state, but whatever percentage negligence you are shown to have in an injury case reduces the value of the case. So let's say It's a car crash case. It's $1 million case, right? Very serious injuries. If you are found to be 50% responsible, they cut the verdict in half. Your $1 million becomes $500,000, still a lot of money. If they find you to be 51% responsible under Illinois law, and a lot of other states too, you get zero. Because if you have the injury and you are 51 or more percent responsible for the injury, you get nothing. That's the law. So that's why that's important. So those are, I always try to like make this understandable and like distill the concepts down so that you don't, this doesn't have to be rocket science, right? So the case value comes down to how big, serious, expensive, and permanent the injury is and how it happened. Like how culpable, how good a story is it going to be? How bad is their conduct, and can they blame you too? So I hope that info helps you. If you or anyone you know needs an injury lawyer or has questions about an injury situation, even if they don't want to hire a lawyer, please feel free to give me a call anytime, night or day, 312-500-4500. That's 312-500-4500. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Take care. Thanks for watching. If you or anyone you know has been hurt in an accident and needs a lawyer or even just has questions, give me a call anytime, day or night, at 312-500-4500. You can call me anytime, day or night, and the consultation is free. That's 312-500-4500. Or if you're not ready to talk to a lawyer, I made 2 great tools that really help people out that you can use for free on my website. The links are in the description. The first one is called the Case Cash Calculator, and it tells you what your case might be worth. The other is called the Good Case Calculator, and it tells you whether you might have a good case or you might have a case with some challenges. The best part is that they're 100% free to use on my website, and it only takes you 20 seconds flat to answer 7 multiple choice questions right off the top of your head. And then you get custom information about your particular injury situation fast and for free. So check them out, links in the description. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel. I release 2 new videos every week, and this way you'll get notice of them. And if you have a question you'd like answered in a video, just leave a comment with your question in the comments section. Finally, if you enjoy my videos or if I've helped you in any way, I hope you'll consider doing me a favor. Injury law is a very competitive field, and I like having a small independent firm so I can help people who need it. People really rely on Google reviews when deciding who to hire. So I hope you'll consider leaving me a 5-star review on Google. It only takes a few seconds, but it's a favor to me that I would really appreciate. The link is in the description. You just go to that link, click 5 stars, say a kind word, hit submit, and you're done. Once again, I hope you and your family are well, and if anyone you know needs an injury lawyer or has questions, please send them my way by calling 312-500-4500. Thanks again for watching. Take care.